Hello everyone, welcome to Tim's Hobby Hour. Today we're going to be doing a quick brush review and we'll look at these two. But we're also going to be doing some cleaning. I already cleaned. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it again. Because I messed up the video. So anyways, Kolinsky Sable brushes. Let me grab one of these cheap. These are golden maple. These are what I had been using for my first brush and some other stuff, and they're fine for junk stuff, but because they don't have a good tip, they don't have a good belly to them. Where they meet at the ferrule is not very good either, and they do have some bounce to them, which is nice, but other than that, I mean, these are good for bases. But this one over here is a Fumui Kolinsky Sable. Kolinsky Sable is a weasel in Siberia. They also have red sable, but these are some of the best. Fumui is a cheap brand off of Amazon. It was like $35 for 5 of them, so that's like $7 a pop. And they come in different sizes, all the way down to the very little one, which I really don't care for. As long as you have a good belly with a good tip, as long as you have any brush with a good tip, you're pretty much set to go with a lot of stuff. But this is a number 3. This is a little too large for that. But it's great for base coating. But anyways, that's what I'll be using to show you on this, just because I've already cleaned this. This is a fancy one. This is $28 for one of these. This is a Winsor & Newton Series 7, number 2. Because the kit that I had was missing a number 2. And I had already cleaned it and reshaped the tip on it. And golly, man, that thing is so sharp it could stab your ex-wife. It is friggin' wild, dude. And it's just and you can lick it very lightly. And it just keeps it, right? But anyways, what makes these so great is that they have bounce to them. Those Fumui ones are not as good, but it also, when you go like this, you can, well, hold on, let me show you. See how the tip follows the angle you're going? See how I'm drawing that circle? And that's just with a little bit of, spit on it. But it maintains its tip. And I'm going to lick it back, make sure that the tip is good. And you just kind of do a spinning, a spinning motion while you're licking it, or you can do it on the pad too. But I'm going to put it back in its little thing. Leave it open, otherwise, remember, that does, bacteria is created. I mean, it dries out enough, it's fine. But you can, if you leave it, I guess, too wet, it can get moldy or musty. But I use them often enough that it can't build up. Anyways, this one is all right too, but you can see it. It is way better than what it had come out as straight from the box. They were not in great condition, but so this is the Masters brush soap and conditioner, repairer, preservative, whatever preserver. It's a conditioner, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your thing wet, right, and then you're just gonna swish it around all over here. In any of these spots, very lightly. And what you're doing is, see how it's grabbing and filling all those bristles? And all that's going to do is, you can actually see some of the magenta that's coming off that's still being removed, but nice and soapy. I'm going to go ahead and do it on you can get like a little pad or something else. Some people just leave it like that. But I like working it in. Right? And of course, this is my own way of doing it. Technically I've seen other people do it too, but it just depends. But after that, we're going to go ahead and basically you would just let it soak like this. Right? Now, because I already did that process and let it soak for about 10-15 minutes, it just starts breaking down any of the dried paint that's in the ferrule and stuff. So I would then take this and rinse it in some good clean water, and then do the same thing and just rub it back and forth. Notice how it's sudsing? That's the soap portion of it, and it's still cleaning, right? Don't push down, right? Because otherwise that's going to hurt it. What you're doing is you're letting it flow and rotate with that. Anyways, right? So that's more. We're going to do another rinse. We're going to get that back through. We're going to see how much sud is left. Looks like none. So you can either shape your tip like this, which is good to get your tip back in place, but I just lick it. You don't want to leave a bunch of spit. All you're wanting to do is reshape the tip with the very tip of your tongue and your lip. And all that does is actually, it's not even enough to put moisture into the brush. What we're doing here is we're sucking the moisture out. And all that does is bring the tip back to a usable state, and you put it back where you store your brushes, which is mine is a little dollar thing from the dollar store, a little swirly gig. But anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I got more videos coming. Hopefully a little bit better of a camera setup. You can see you're kind of shaky because you're attached to my desk on a El Cheapo thingamabob. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys on the next video.